Hello everyone, Denise here. Today I am doing a first impression of the Mainstays velvet yarn. This is yarn that I bought at Walmart. It is velvet yarn. It's 80 yards, 8.6 ounces. It is 73.1 meters or 243.7 grams. So this is a super bulky weight, size 6. It calls for an 8 mm hook or a US 11. It says it is 100% polyester, machine wash cold, dry flat, do not bleach, do not iron. So this is similar to the Bernat yarn that we've seen at Joann and Michael's. And so I picked this up today. There were 2 balls of this. The colorway is multi-pastel. I thought I would make a mat for underneath of my keyboard for when I work because I like the softness of something underneath of my arms when I'm typing and using my mouse. I do have one that is right now Bernat velvet, but it is a thinner weight yarn and I think this would be nicer underneath. So it is essentially going to be a mat for my keyboard and mouse while I work. So I'm just going to go ahead and hook some chains and do a row or two to see how this stuff works up. I do have an 8 mm hook here. So I'm going to be using this one. It is a Susan Bates Crystallite. So I'm just going to take some yarn out of here. I am outside, so if you hear wind, that is why. Also, somebody across the street is working on a deck, I believe, so there's been cutting noises from a saw. Well, I got some out. Just a second here while I find the end. Okay, so while I make this, I will mute the sound so that it's not noisy for you, and then once I get some worked up, I will let you know my impression. So I like this yarn so far. It seems like it is very easy to work with. I'm not having any problems chaining, hooking, double crocheting. So I'm going to continue on with this project. I will mute further so that you don't have to hear the wilderness sounds and neighborhood sounds. So I'll just keep working up a bit and show you what it looks like once I get some rows done here. So overall impressions, I really like this yarn. I think it is nice, it's soft, it's really easy to work with. I have zero problems with it. There's none of the softness is coming off while I work it. None of the, it's not shedding or anything while I'm making my project. It is, I forgot to mention, it is $6.44 per ball. So $6.44 per ball for each one of these, which I think is a great deal. I think it will easily make the mat that I'm looking for to have underneath my keyboard and on the part of my desk with the mouse. So I will show you once I get this project done what I'm talking about, because this might not make sense to you. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep working with it, and I'll work up my project, and then I will show you a picture, and then I'll give some final opinions on it once I am done making the project. So I will be back in a while. This is a Clover Hook I bought from Joann.com for bulky weight yarn. So you open up the lever here and then insert the yarn and then weave in your ends. It's actually pretty cool. Take a look at Joann.com. These are Clover lever needles, I believe. Pretty cool. It was like $5 for a set of 2 of them. So this is to give you some idea of what I was making. This is my old set made with Bernat, and it is the thinner weight. This is the bulky 5 weight. So I will show you what I did for my new one. So this is the new setup. As you can see, it's much fluffier and nicer than the bulky weight yarn because it's a super bulky yarn. This is my mouse pad, and I just crocheted an extended part to go over that just so it's extra soft. This is doubled over to act as sort of a wrist rest, sort of, because I don't have one of those. So as you can see, a side by side shows the super bulky yarn is much thicker, plumper, in my opinion softer and nicer than the bulky weight Bernat. Don't get me wrong, I love the Bernat. It is so soft. I do enjoy it. However, I would say that the Mainstays Walmart yarn is just as nice, if not a little bit nicer, a little bit softer. I will have to take a look and see if they have the bulky weight like this one, but the super bulky has my approval 100%. So take a look if you are at your local Walmart, or you could look online. It is $6.44 a ball. So there's a lot of colors as well. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching, and until next time, guys, bye.